All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Erica Mena and Safaree. Let's do a quick catch up update on Erica Mena and Safaree. If you recall, a few days ago, I put out a story on Erica Mena and Safaree. I played some videos of Safaree exposing Erica Mena's private conduct when she didn't know that the cameras were rolling, or she didn't care. I think she's crazy. I think she probably didn't care. But let's talk about it because there's some things I want us to highlight here. First of all, there are three warning signs. But before we get into the three warning signs, what created this? She's been dragging him as a deadbeat father. Okay, she's on Love and Hip Hop and a few other shows. I guess she's a reality TV star. He's a reality TV star. He used to be a hype man and boyfriend to Nicki Minaj. Okay, so, but he's an industry playboy, but he claims that in his private life, he's actually a very quiet person that doesn't really like too much wahala, you know. So, but Erica Mena has been talk. She's been the one doing most of the talking before now. Um, Basically calling him a deadbeat dad, until a few days ago when we saw videos of her actually hitting him, pushing him, and throwing stuff across the room when the kids, two young babies, toddlers, were actually present. They're two babies that they had together. So these are people creating babies. No, stop the cap. These are people having sex because that's what creates a baby, right? These are people having sex. They're the one like, oh, men are starting to avoid marriage. Women don't like men anymore, but they're having sex, right? Oh, marriage is not for everyone, but they're having sex. Every marriage is different, but they're having sex. This is what it looks like, the after effect. Okay. So there are three warning signs I want to share with you that Safaree is not innocent. He tried to paint himself as innocent, but a few things. Let's start with he at least avoided some signs. He avoided some signs. Okay. Not only did he avoid some signs, he didn't get to know this young lady. This young lady, she's one of those people that I would say, just off of public persona, she's not supposed to marry. Not everybody's supposed to be married. Okay. Some people should keep having sex. When you have sex with them, make sure you're protected. Make sure you strap on. Make sure you don't create babies with certain type of people. Oh, by the way, Safaree is also the kind of person you don't create babies with. Because if you create a baby with any Safarees out there, ladies, you go collect.
Sorry.
I don't know them personally. I'm just going by the public persona, but these are your influencers at the end of the day. Okay. So three warning signs. She was telling a story to Carlos King, who is also industry executive in the reality TV show industry. And she was talking about some of her experiences. Couple of things. I'm sure she's talked about this on public platform, but somehow Safaree missed this because he was heads. According to her, he chased her for 3 years before she actually said yes to him. You see how innocent it all sounded in his video where he was dragging her, even claiming, I just want to put out the truth. Yeah, right. You're putting out the truth about the mother of your child. Yeah, I don't know how that has helped, but good luck. Erica Mena was actually born in a prison. Okay, all right. There's nothing wrong with people that are born in a prison, but it goes to tell you that they come from a certain type of background. The mother was in prison when she gave birth to. How? Why? Was she just innocent, or she was most people that end up in prison? My guess is just as good as yours, right? But she was born in that type of background. Now, being born in that type of background is it's not your fault, but we need to see some kind of signs that you've worked on yourself, because that usually comes with a heavy load of trauma, anger. She actually said in an interview that that's where her anger is coming from. And she's been talking about that before Safaree decided to come and plug his bola inside of that Bekus. You understand? So that's number one. Number two, she was also molested in foster care. That's not her fault. But that's usually a sign that you should be looking out for somebody who is actively always working on themselves, because there's a good chance they'll be very angry with their very existence, meaning including you, because you're part of the experience they're having, especially if you're plugging your bola inside of their kwekus. You should understand that you will probably be the one she will take it out on whenever she's angry. So that's number two. Again, there are many people that have gone through this kind of stuff. If you've gone through this kind of stuff, it comes with a healthy amount of trauma. You have to work on yourself and actually be able to showcase that you're a different person. You can't just be outrightly showing anger and be slapping people on reality TV show and be angry and there's veins popping out in your face when you're angry with people, and then you go there and say she's a pretty girl because she is actually a pretty girl. Oh yeah, that girl will put it on you, and if you don't know what you're doing, you go collect.
Sorry, yo.
All right. So also, she had no father in her life. She didn't have a father in her life. Her father had been deported back to somewhere in South America a long time ago. Right? She had no father. She claimed that her stepfather is her real father. That's all sweet talk and stuff. She didn't have a father in her life. Again, there are many, many innocent, good people, but that comes with a healthy amount of trauma. She has to pay for that in some kind of way. She has to work on herself, and she's showing obvious signs to millions of people on TV that she hasn't worked on herself. And you go there and you plug your bola without being strapped up. Yeah, I understand. Is it making sense? These are signs. That's the third sign. Okay. I'm gonna play this video and then we'll talk about the rest of it. Let me play this small video. Look at this. This is Erica Mena.
Long time. It took me a long time to be honest that I put so much responsibility on him when we got married. Just because all my life I've been having to do it all by myself. I finally thought half of my struggle, my everyday could be evened out with my partner. I'm not in this by myself anymore. You know, I don't have to protect myself. I have a man now. I can be submissive. I could be soft for the first time in my life. And I got too soft. And I let too much slide. I got too submissive. I let too much go.
What is too submissive? What is that?
And on top of putting these expectations that I thought would come hand in hand with a husband, it was just too much for him. And then a baby that he didn't want.
A baby that he didn't want.
The cherry on top. So, you know.
Were you injured in a car accident? Then let me ask you a question. Would you rather get $5,000 from your insurance company or get a check for
Anyway, there you have it. Again, some of the signs are always there. If you're not clear, if you see something that's a red flag, ask somebody. By the way, I don't think anybody should be going into marriage ever without going through coaching ever again. Don't do it. If you do it, you go collect.
Sorry, yo.
All right, don't do it. But there's one more thing that I'm going to say right now. One more thing, okay? In that previous video, Safaree, this is how you know that Safaree, this is one of many signs that he's not innocent. He went on to say that the son, Erica Mena's son, the first son that she had before him, that he went out, he put it out there. I'm sure the son might have said something like that, but he put it out there that the son said that if he had to live with his mother, that he would have to unalive himself. So even if that's true, he put that out there to do what exactly? To paint a picture of what we kind of already know before you plug your bola inside of that kwekus. You see, when I say it is your fault, because I used to say it's your responsibility, but no, it's your fault. Let's just call it what it is. You like a spade to be called a spade, Abby. The man, it is your fault. It is your fault. It's your fault. because you saw all of this. You missed out all of the signs. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. I want to know what your thoughts are about this, because there's a lot of things going on there with their story. If I see any update I feel like we can learn from, I will continue to bring it up. If people have all this kind of crazy traumatic beginnings of their lives, they might not tell you explicitly, but they're telling you, do you know how to pick up these negative radars? Do you have radars to pick up these negative signs or signals, right? What do you think about this? Who do you think is at fault here? Who do you think is the more narcissistic one here? Erica Mena or Safaree? I would like to hear your thoughts. Join the conversation in the chat, in the comment section. Later on, I'll come back there later on. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.